So guys, we are going to talk about how we met.
What's that?
His version of how we met, and when we are done, I'll talk about my version because there are two different parts of this how we met story. So first, let's listen. You're laughing. Let's listen to the man, and then we listen to the lady. Okay, I'm going to, and then you talk. So let's go. You can start.
All right. So a story about how I met my wife.
Let me enjoy my soup.
All right. So she would just put me right when I'm getting wrong or getting things incorrect.
I'm not saying anything. I'll say my version.
Okay. So. Okay, so the long-awaited video for our channel and then for the viewers this year, how we met. So 2015, 19th July.
It was a Sunday.
It was a Sunday.
Oh, sorry, I'm not going to talk. It's your version.
That was the first time we started chatting. But we have to reverse to start somewhere. So in 2011, before 1 year to the end of my high school graduation, I chanced on this lady on Facebook. I was on Facebook then. I'm no longer on Facebook. So the name of this person was Nanama. So on Facebook. So
Please, not Nanama Brown.
No, Nanama Brown. So we were chatting like kind of neutral grounds. Like, I mean, you see random people popping up and then sometimes you send hi or like, hey, you like their pictures and then you comment, whatever. So we were making back and forth, like we had no feelings at all. So Nanama and I, we were just making fun of everything. 2012, fast forward 2012, we both graduated from high school and we didn't know our educational status though. And then we started taking things personal. She was always asking, why are you always online? I was always online. I had this computer with the one with cathode ray tube, 𝐸𝐸𝐧𝐬𝐬. I had that computer with the system unit, so I was always online. I had a modem, so I was home 2012 doing nothing. Like after school, you're just home. So I'm always online. I see message papa either on my phone or on the computer. I just reply. I was playing games, this and that. So I was always online. And she one day asked me, why am I always online? I don't go to school, I don't work or whatever. I said, no, I just completed high school. And she was like, oh, I also just completed high school. So we're both like two young people with no business, like nothing to do, right? So we started taking things to the next level in getting to know each other better. She was single, I was single at the time, and we got to know about each other's age and everything. But she wasn't interested in me because it's like, she's September born and I am April born. So, but the same year, I'm not gonna talk about the year that was born. So the same year, but she still claimed to be older than me because women grow faster, both mentally and physically than guys. So she's not accepting the fact that I am older than her. So it was just jokes, and I didn't make any intention of proposing to her. Like we were just talking as friends, brother and sister. And one day, like fast forward again to 2015, that is when everything started happening. I think in June, somewhere in June, she was always like, Fred, you're growing. I'm going to, if you're not bringing your girlfriend to me to approve, I'm gonna search for one for. So she posted a picture of me on her WhatsApp.
Okay.
Just to look for a girl for me, and she added a comment underneath that single and searching or something. I don't remember, but she started sending pictures of ladies who have replied to the pictures that I'm cute, this and that, this and that. And for that very picture, I had like, she sent me like 4 ladies who were very nice looking, and yeah, she sent me some pictures of this lady is interested, this and that. I was like, Ira, I'm not into that. Like I'm not looking for a girlfriend and I'm okay. So she was like, no, you have to. So I ignored all of these girls. And then July, first week in July, before the 19th. So we are already in 29th, in July already, where the story between me and Barbara started. This is me and my wife started. So she sent me a message that, Fred, at this point I'm tired of you. I'm gonna send you a picture of a lady.
Okay.
I don't know if you have seen this lady. This is in the Whites of Irama or Nanama at that time in Facebook, but the name is Irama. I'm gonna send you a picture of a lady, but I've posted this lady on Facebook before, and I don't know if you ever saw the lady. I said no. So she said she had posted a picture of my wife on Facebook before, people liked and this and that. And I said no. I was active, but I was not like stalking on people's platform and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then she sent me a picture of her.
Okay.
No, she didn't send a picture. She rather told me she will send my number to her for her to write me. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'll wait for somebody to write me then. And if I'm right, my contact list was less than 20 people on my contacts at that time. Less than 20 people. I had just graduated from high school, so like just my family members and 2 or 3 people from high school graduate, like my classmates, course-mates. So I was like, I rarely chat on WhatsApp and stuff because my contact is mostly like family members. Almost they always at home with me, so what the chat for?
Mm-hmm.
So no strange number wrote me, not to talk of an international number because she said the person is in Germany, this and that. I was like, no, I'm not in for that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Then 1 week later, she said, did Abena write you? I said, who is Abena? Nobody wrote me. And she said, okay, I'm gonna call her and I'll call you back. I don't know if she really called her or texted her or whatever. And then she got back to me that this is her number. She'll be waiting for you. And she sent me her number that I can text her or call her or whatever. Like, I should contact her because she's waiting for my text because she has told her to expect my text. I don't know. So I didn't text or call her. So on one Sunday, which was the 19th, it was a Sunday of July 2015, I got home from church. I didn't text her because in the evening I had to go to youth meeting or like a rehearsals or something or prayer meeting. Like, I don't know, it was another meeting at church in the evening. So I was just home, got some rest. So after church again in the evening, I got home and I decided, okay, let me just text Barbara because Sundays mostly people are home or people are just getting ready for Monday. And I sent her a text. Like, hi, and she's like, hello, who are you? Oh my god, or who is this? I think I have the text here. I can read a portion, but I'll put a lot on the screen so you will scroll and then you won't see it. So let me see.
The story is, your version of the
in
story
my
is just
Gmail.
funny.
Alright, so yep. So right here at 7:52 p.m. GMT, I sent her a message, hi. And 7:55 GMT, she replied, hello, who are you, please? 7:53. So 7:52, she replied 7:52, 7:53, and I responded, thanks for asking. I'm good. And I'm Godfred. And 56, she replied, okay. And question mark 3. Like, I was like, uh-oh, this chat is getting bored. And then I just asked her, I hope I'm chatting with Barbara. And she responded, yes, you were. So, and she asked me, from where do you have my number, please? I said, okay. Anyway, I'm a friend of Nanama. and she replied, okay, she was talking with me about you this morning. So you knew it anyway. She was like, okay.
I didn't know it. Guys, I'll say my best.
So she said that this is your test, this is what you wrote.
Okay, read.
She was like, okay. She was talking to me about you this morning with a smiley. Like, yep. And then I said, okay. And I also replied that. And then I also added some smiley. And she was like, ha ha ha. I saw you. Okay, so it was a typo here. I saw your picture on her profile and I told her that you look handsome. That is it. And she said she will connect you to me. And I said she told me to. So this morning she wrote me and told me that she has given you my number to contact me, and that's all. And I smiled and I gave a thumb up. And I was like, that's cool. And she responded, yeah. So tell me about yourself. That is how everything started. So I told her about myself, this and that. So the time that Nana or Irama posted my picture on her WhatsApp status, she wasn't part of those who replied to that picture in particular. But there was another picture of me that she just posted because I was just looking good, and then it was on my profile picture. She took it and she reposted on a status on WhatsApp. And
guys, before, like, people in Ghana like doing it. They mostly like post pictures from other people.
Yeah.
It must not be their partners or something.
Yeah, so she just took my picture and posted like her brother, this and that. Like, we were just, and funny enough, I had not met Irama before.
How long were you guys friends on Instagram, on Facebook?
Like 3 years before.
Now I know you can connect with people on social media better than in real life. Okay, talk. Sorry.
So 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's like 4 or 5 years before you came into the story. So we were friends for a while. Yep. But nothing happened. We had never met. She was in Kumasi, I was in Cape Coast chatting. I never sent her I love you. She never, like, those just normal friends. We were just making jokes. Like, we had no aim of talking about anything else. We just,
just there.
Having a good time together on the platform. And when she came to the story, and this is how she came to the story, I just took a picture that was my first time using an iPhone. I just used it for 1 week. Somebody's iPhone 4S. The person he gave it to me to use it.
Okay.
Because it was a new phone that he had received. He needed to decode, or he decoded. I don't remember, but Richard gave me that phone to use for a while. So for 1 week, because my phone had cracked screen. My phone had cracked screen at the time, so I wasn't able to. So I was more into like getting to contact Irama, and because she was my bestie, I didn't know about girlfriend, fiancé. Like, even though I was old at that time, but the home I grew up from, like, those stuff is not like part of our story. I had sisters, brothers, so they were enough. Always somebody home to talk to, have fun with, and good time with them. So she replied to that picture that I took with the iPhone 4S. And then she was like, wow, I like your smile, something like that. I'm gonna post that picture on my WhatsApp. I said, no problem, go ahead. So
said it?
No, Irama.
Better.
So Irama posted, and then she replied that, wow, so that was what she said. I saw your picture this month. That was on that Sunday. And then she replied that it was nice, this and that. I like your smile. I like his teeth, this and that. But she didn't say it that day. But over the time that we're chatting, that is what she said. And then that was it. And then we started with
our how can you propose, and then how can we go to
today? I think less than 4 days or 3 days. If I will just put more of the chat in the video. So in the course of our chats, I realized like she's that cool. She can. It's not because I'm reaching to them like I didn't go after her because she was in the diaspora, really. But yeah, she's intelligent. She was intelligent, and I know the lady I have right here in front of me. So she, about 3 or 4 days later, I just said to her, I think I found the right person, and I don't mind waiting for 10 years. This is in my own words. I don't mind waiting for 10 years to make the next step with you, as in getting married to her. And I didn't know how she was feeling, but I waited 2 weeks for my response. I wasn't demanding for a response, but she just told me she has to think about it or whatever. So
pray and blah blah blah.
Pray about it, this and that, because I was always like about church and stuff. When she asked me, where are you? I said, I'm going to church. So, and she had now also been born again she was born again somewhere.
Baptized in 2015.
2015 March. So I didn't know her. So she was also like Christian minded. She was a Christian at the time I met her, and she was now growing. So I was always with her. And all this from the beginning, I didn't even know. It's happened over I think 2 or 3 years later, then I came to realize that when I met her, she had now been baptized, and like she has given her life to Christ. So when she said, I'm going to pray about it, I thought I saw for me, but it was what it is. So, but I didn't actually care about that. So she was on vacation at the time that she said yes to me with a friend, Feroza. She was on vacation at the time. So when they went on vacation, she was, according to her later on in the story.
I'll tell my version. You say
okay, so she had to respond to my proposal or whatever you call it. And I was waiting for it. We used to chat to midnight, like crazy.
And talk for hours.
Guys,
I don't know what you were talking about, but we had topics to talk about.
There are times that we chat for 6 hours non-stop. We just on this chat that I have. So to cut a long story short, fast forward, 2nd August 2015, 2 weeks after proposing or meeting her, 2 weeks after meeting her, she said yes to
be your girlfriend.
Be my girlfriend. So that is the
I
end.
know a lot of you have done it before. Do you want to be my girlfriend? Growing up, you write it on paper, back then in the school, you write it on paper and give it to someone. No?
I never did
that. Okay, cool.
I never did that.
Okay,
never.
Cool.
So, and on a more serious note, she was I would say my first girlfriend, but in the people's eyes, they would say it's my second girlfriend, because before I entered college, that was 2013, before I entered college, the class, I was the course rep, right? So people were like, that's your girlfriend, this and that. Like people that I'm nice to, I'm always nice, and she didn't like that.
So people especially to ladies.
And they'll be like, is that your girlfriend? Oh, you guys look good together. And then one of these ladies in the course, or the course that I studied, were like automatically accustomed to me. Oh, Godfrey's girlfriend, this and that. So we started like, so she also allowed her brains to be eaten up by those comments, and then we had to go to summer hats. Sometimes I teach her some of the courses she didn't understand. Summer hat is like an open place. There was no light to even study in the night, so it was always right after class. I take her there. I think there is this one course that I always, quantitative methods. So I always taught her quantitative methods. There was a time I went to her hostel, we eat, this and that. Nothing happened between the two of us. I was actually nervous in the first place because I was I think in first year I was part of the GAMSU executive. So as an executive in church, like that is not even your lifestyle at all. So you can't even go to the next step by kissing and stuff. So, but somehow she was the only lady that I get too close to. Apart from her, no other lady. So I was kind of, I considered her as my first girlfriend, but we never, because I once tested her, I love you too, this and that, but it was never like a relationship. I would say a relationship, and I don't even call that. So some of you had some fantasy relationship in high school, in primary, in JSS, but I had mine in college. So, so it was just something nonsense. I don't know. And then when I think lecturers went on strike, and then during our strike time, I sent her a message that I don't think this is actually wrong. And she took it so personal.
I don't even know what I'm feeling.
She took it so personal, like telling a lot of my church members, like, GAMSU members, that I was dating her, we broke up, this and that. Like, and I was like, I don't even understand. I don't even understand all those steps. It was just my first time. Everything sounded so weird, and seriously, I didn't like it at all. Like, sometimes when people tag me like, this is this person's boyfriend, I just start sweating. It's so uncomfortable, right? So personally, she's my first and ever girlfriend. So
and wifey, guys.
And now my wife. So that is how I met her, in my story or in my voice, or how I would say it. So that is it. So let's wait for how she will tag me in that story. Maybe I was the 15th boyfriend or the 3rd boyfriend, whatever. So
thanks for watching. Oh, sorry, you have something else?
That's it.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and see you in another video. Bye.